Redmi 11 Prime 5G and Redmi 11 Prime 4G had been launched in India on Tuesday as the ultra-modern less expensive models by way of Xiaomi sub-brand Redmi. The 5G smartphone seems to be a rebranded Poco M4 5G that debuted in the USA in April this year. The Redmi 11 Prime 5G comes with a water drop-style display notch and consists of twin rear cameras led through a 50-megapixel predominant sensor. The Redmi 11 Prime 4G, in contrast, has a triple rear digital camera unit comprising the equal most important sensor. The show of the new smartphones offer up to 90 Hz refresh rate. The Redmi 11 Prime 5G is powered by means of an octa-core 7nm MediaTek Dimensity 700 SoC, whilst the 4G model packs MediaTek Helio G99 SoC. Price of the Redmi 11 Prime 5G in India has been set at 13,999 rupees for the base 4GB RAM plus 64GB storage variant. The phone also has a 6GB RAM plus 128GB storage model priced at 15,999 rupees. It comes in meadow green, chrome silver, and thunder black colors. The Redmi 11 Prime 4G is priced at 12,999 rupees for the base 4GB RAM plus 64GB storage variant and 14,999 rupees for the 6GB RAM plus 128GB variant. It is provided in playful green, flashy black, and peppy purple shades. The sale of Redmi 11 Prime 5G will begin at 12 p.m. noon on September 9 through Amazon, Mi.com, Mi Home, and Choose offline retail stores. The dual SIM, Nano, Redmi 11 Prime 5G runs on Android 12 with MIUI 13 on top and aspects a 6.58-inch Full HD plus 1080 by 2400 pixels IPS display with up to 90 Hz refresh charge and 20.7 to 9 element ratio. The show has 400 nits of height brightness and 70% coverage of the NTSC color gamut. The show is additionally included by means of a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 panel. The new Redmi cell phone is powered by means of an octa-core 7nm MediaTek Dimensity 700 SoC, paired with Mali G57 GPU and up to 6GB of LPDDR4X RAM. There is a dual rear digicam setup on the Redmi Prime 5G that houses a 50-megapixel major sensor with an f/1.8 lens and a 2-megapixel portrait sensor with an f/2.4 lens. For selfies and video chats, the cell phone affords an 8-megapixel selfie camera sensor at the front with an f/2.0 lens. The Redmi Prime 11 5G gives up to 128GB of UFS 2.2 onboard storage that is expandable up to 512GB by a microSD card through a dedicated slot. Connectivity alternatives on the Redmi 11 Prime 5G include 5G. Wi-Fi 802.11a/b/g/NAC, USB OTG, IR Blaster, Bluetooth V5.1, GPS/AGPS, USB Type-C, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Sensors on board encompass an accelerometer, e-compass, ambient mild sensor, and proximity sensor. There is also a speaker arranged at the backside with 1.7 watts output. The smartphone also has a dust and water-resistant diaphragm with an IP52 rating. The smartphone additionally has a side-mounted fingerprint sensor. It supports face free-up function as well. The Redmi 11 Prime 5G packs a 5,000 mAh battery that supports 18 watts speedy charging. Its bundle charger supports charging up to 22.5 watts, though. The telephone measures 164.0 by 76.1 by 8.9 mm and weighs 200 grams. Like the 5G model, The dual SIM, Nano, Redmi 11 Prime 4G runs on Android 12 with MIUI 13 on top and aspects a 6.58-inch Full HD plus 1080 by 2400 pixels IPS show with up to 90 Hz refresh price and 20.7 to 9 element ratio and 240 Hz contact sampling rate. The show has 400 nits of height brightness and 70% coverage of the NTSC coloration gamut. The display is protected via a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 panel as well. The Redmi 11 Prime 4G packs MediaTek Helio G99 SoC with Mali G57 MC2 GPU and up to 6GB of LPDDR4X RAM. For optics, the Redmi Prime 4G has a triple rear camera unit comprising a 50-megapixel important sensor with an f/1.8 lens, 2-megapixel macro camera, and a 2-megapixel portrait sensor. For selfies and video chats, it is the identical 8-megapixel selfie camera sensor at the front with an f/2.0 lens. The Redmi Prime 11 4G comes with up to 128GB of UFS 2.2 onboard storage that is expandable up to 512GB by using a microSD card via a committed slot. Connectivity choices on the Redmi 11 Prime 4G encompass GPS/AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDU, IR Blaster, Bluetooth V5.1, GPS/AGPS, USB OTG, Wi-Fi 802.11a/b/g/NAC, USB Type-C, and audio jack. Sensors on board include an accelerometer, e-compass, ambient light sensor, and proximity sensor. There is also a speaker with 1.5 watts output. The telephone has an IP52 build as well. The Redmi 11 Prime 4G additionally consists of a 5,000 mAh battery that supports 18 watts quick charging and 5 watts reverse charging. Like the 5G variant, the bundle charger additionally presents quickly charging up to 22.5 watts. The cell phone measures 163.99 by 76.089 by 895 mm and weighs 201 grams.